then take it away.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I want to tell you about my experiences over the last 5 years building a future-facing media platform for the 17 digital brands of Condé Nast, the last of whom we moved to the platform this summer. In kind of a scary moment as we did The New Yorker, Wired, and Pitchfork all at the same time. I developed some working hypotheses that I would love to debate with you all here. First, that there is value in separating content from packaging, from its presentation. That content is a container, and we can use algorithms to extract meaning from them that tie content together. And third, that we can use that to grow business opportunities for journalism. So these are the 17 brands of the business. Just to tell you, the history of Condé Nast was that these were all spread across 5 different content platforms. And there were lots of data silos, and this was a big problem. So we started building this platform. Here's an example of a story that is very presentation heavy. You might have read it. It got crazy traffic. It's a very successful story. It could be argued that the packaging tells the story. But that makes it hard to extract meaning from the content and be able to send that content to different places. There are cases where the packaging is important, whether you're doing sponsored content or data visualizations. But here's where your content ends up most of the time. I know I simplified things a little bit, but it's probably easier to tell which walled garden these pieces showed up in than what brands they're from. It's probably even easier to tell what the stories are about. A little bit of a side story. Our authoring experience, writers are writing in Markdown, which is a pseudocode. One thing we learned is this is not facilitative of rapid publishing. Editorial teams do not love to use Markdown to author content. So presentation definitely still matters in certain cases, but portable content that is extracted from its presentation travels farther and reaches more readers, which is really the point. The second point that I'd like to make is that algorithms are powerful things, and they're increasingly available to journalists of all stripes. We're using them a great deal at Condé Nast to extract meaning from our content, to learn more about our content, and to see the similarities across content. So this is a keyword extraction from that same Apple News story, Apple Watch story. And you can see that there's lots of information we gained here. People, places, organizations, the degree of confidence to which those keywords are the topics of the article. And there's many other things we can do with that. We can link out to Wikipedia to verify that what something is being written about is actually a thing in the world. This is kind of an interesting thing we did. We assessed the topical similarity of content across all of our brands. So not surprisingly, The New Yorker and Vanity Fair share a lot of topical similarity. Weirdly, Golf Digest has some similarities with other brands. But why does this matter? Who cares? The reason it matters is because content that you use algorithms to programmatically understand, you can do more with, and you can send it more places. And this adds value both to the brand and to the reader, because the brand can produce content that is more relevant to the reader. If you link that with the content being more portable, then you really have a dynamic situation. So this is yesterday's news. I mean, literally yesterday's news. This is the business of journalism right now. Condé Nast folded Teen Vogue as a print magazine yesterday. It still lives on in digital. This is another, not Condé brands. This also happened yesterday. Journalism is a hard place to make money right now. Everyone knows this. I'm sure you all know this. I believe that there are tools in algorithmic understanding of content that can power a new era of journalism that reaches new places. So readers are looking for content in new places, and I believe that algorithmic content understanding can help find the readers and have the content find them where they're looking for it. And that's good for business because that'll drive user engagement. If content lands where people are looking for it, then there are open-ended opportunities to monetize that. And that is unfortunately necessary. So again, I believe there's value in separating content from the presentation, and we can use algorithms to derive greater understanding of our content, and we can use that to innovate, monetize, and thrive. Those are my working hypotheses. Again, I would love to debate these with you. I do not know that these are the absolute truth, so I'd love to have you argue with me about them. Thanks for your time.